Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another round of the Drivers Room Sunday League. I'm your host, Kimaru, and this is Season 4, Round 5, Tier 1. Today we are at Brands Hatch. As I said in the last video, Brands may not be my favorite track to race on. I've said on multiple times that I would like nothing more than to see something very fiery placed on this track because that's how much I like the track. But enough of me. Let's get on with the grid walk and the race. At least I can admit that the racing and races that are produced on Brands Hatch are second to none. For people that knows how to drive the track, not me. It does produce very good races to watch, and no one can take that away from Brands. But yeah, with that said, let's get on with the grid walk. Starting off in pole, we have Cartman Bra. And I can't say that with his voice, but Cartman Bra is in first. We have CPT O'Reilly. Then we have a Desler. We have Too Fast. Next up, we have Alex, the Drift King, Lionessy, Flapjack, GTO. We have John William Megan. We have Monguinho. And we have a returnee in DJ Rice. He's been gone for a month, or is it two? He's taken a sabbatical to recharge batteries and all that. And it's good to have you back with us again, Ricey. It'll be amazing to see what you can produce on track tonight. Then we have Murkoff, also known as Thor. We have JC, Mr. Driver's Room himself in his classical Golf livery, Mr. Mercer. And starting off in last, we have Mr. Sean. So let's see how everyone got on in today's race. Alright, we're about ready to get this show started. Round 5, Season 4, Tier 1. And we are off for round 5. Brands Hatch, ladies and gentlemen, I know not the names of any corner, so don't expect that from me. I think the top hill one is Druids, but that's about all I know. Paddock Hill, maybe. As you see, Cartman is off to a very good start with Captain O'Reilly, Desler, and Too Fast and Linus C behind. We have Alex, I think he's dropped down a position or two. Flapjack, GTO, Mung. Oh, and we have JC very wide off the track there, and it looks also like Ricey is a little bit ring rusty and is way off in the back. As we see, Cartman is under attack from Captain O'Reilly already. Will Cartman be able to hold on? Yeah. Don't annoy Cartman. He'll do terrible things to your parents. Like get a farmer to stuff them into chili. Linus E there. We have a we see Mr. Sean very wide out on the grass. It looks like Mercer is able to get past. Merc, yeah, Sean has dropped a few positions. We have Merc there, very drifty out of the last corner, very unstable in the rear end. We've done this combination now a few times. Are you guys ever going to be tired of doing it? I think a lot of the people here just enjoy the M3s at Brands Hatch. Oh, as we see JC very wide once again, very drifty. As we see Cartman is still in the lead. O'Reilly has dropped off a little bit. He's got Dessler right behind him. Dessler desperately trying to get past. As we see Lionessy as well, going for a move on the outside of Dessler. Looks like Linus is able to make the move stick, and he moves up to third. Very good move from Linus. He just had a better line out of the downhill left, or the uphill left, I should say. Oh, O'Reilly very deep there. Flapjack as well. All in all, very clean touring car race. I do love the BMW model though. It's one of the prettier BMWs ever made in my eyes. And they sound good. They really sound good. Oh, drifty turn from JC. Ricey still hasn't been able to catch up that much. I think his ring rust is showing a little bit. He needs a few laps to get back into the action. As we see, O'Reilly has gapped Linessy a little bit, but I think Linessy has got this covered. We've seen him all season long. He's been very strong in the races so far. He's had a few unlucky moments. Red Bull Ring, I think, was his worst, where no one else pitted when he pitted. And he dropped off quite a bit down the line, down the grid. Dazzler still hooking on to his rear bumper. Flapjack there, just trying to stay on track. This is the corner I hate most on this track. Just I seem to be going out on the left every single time. GTO, I'll be honest with all of you, it's been very clean so far. Oh, as we see JC and Shawnee having a little battle with each other. Looks like Shawnee is going for a move on the outside, or is it, yeah, the inside? Does JC have enough speed to stay ahead, or does Sean have the inside to this one? As we see JC! Oh, oh no, JC! Oh, oh no. JC has spun it. He's got some rear end damage for his troubles as well. Luckily, this is light damage, so it should disappear within a few seconds. Merc struggling as well by the looks of it. The mighty Thor is struggling a little bit tonight. We have Shawnee. Shawnee's also a very strong racer, but I think the combination is a little bit difficult. Brands Hatch isn't the easiest of tracks to race, and the N-Class cars are quite slidey, so you need to tame them quite a bit to be able to drive them properly, which, yeah, I'm not able to do. I just lose interest, get frustrated, and give up, which is my motto, to never give up, but this is a track I would give up on. I'm sorry for the laughs, but yeah, gotta bump my spirits up with some laughter as we see Too Fast in front of GTO. Alex Yeah, the drifting tactic doesn't really work for him today, does it? They're going very wide out of turn 1, though. As we see, Flapjack is trying to get closer to Dazzler, both in what it seems like Empower liveries. And Cartman is just pulling away from Linus E and O'Reilly. Oh, and we have O'Reilly with a spin. What in the world? Taking a look back with Captain O'Reilly. What in the world happened? Did he touch a wheel on the grass? Oh, yeah. Oh, just a pixel. Just a pixel. That's all it takes, and you're suddenly way back in the field. He's gonna be in danger from too fast, and he is no, he's not defending or blocking that much. So from second all the way down to seventh, not a great move or thing for Mr. O'Reilly. As we see, Dazzler has hooked on to Nessie's bumper. Trying to go for a move. He is insanely close. Could be a matter of time before Linus E is under attack. I keep forgetting sometimes that I need to commentate as well, but you know, the sounds of the cars are almost everything you need from this. As we see, Dazzler still not able to make a move on Nessie. Nessie is a fast driver. No point in arguing that fact. But it looks like Dazzler is way too far behind. As we see, Too Fast is ahead of O'Reilly. O'Reilly has hooked onto his slip. Could be going for a move any second. As we see GTO there, we have Megan. He's got his wipers on. The column thing to the right of the steering wheel should turn those off, Megan. As we see Monguinho in the Opel Calibra livery, or just maybe Opel livery, Vauxhall livery. Mong also is a very fast driver. It's very unusual to see the great livery designer to the stars this far behind. Mercer in a battle for his life for 11th against the God of Thunder. The God of Thunder is going for a move on the inside into turn 1. Will that be able to? Oh, smooth. But Mercer's got him on the cutback. You have to do a lot better than that, God of Thunder. Thunder and Lightning. Come on, Mercer. Shawnee struggling by the looks of it. And we have Ricey. He's also struggling. A lot of ring rust for Ricey. I think he needs a few races to get back into the groove. Also a very fast racer, and we see JC has been forced to retire the car. The rear of his car just got too badly smashed, and the danger was in the fuel tank that was ruptured. I'm just talking smoke out of my butt right now, but you know, keep it interesting. As we see Linus there. Still ahead of Dazzler, and Dazzler hasn't been able to make a dent into Lanesi so far. And yeah, it looks like Lanesi is finally starting to inch away a little bit from Dazzler. Flapjack. Still a good gap down to the Drift King. He's very controlled today, the Drift King, but yeah, he's usually sideways, slideways for mileways, or no, wait, slideways for smileways for slideways. Was the Rust Valley bros that said something cool, and I've totally forgot it by now. As we see O'Reilly in front of Too Fast. Sorry, we missed that action. But O'Reilly, also a little youngster among us, and incredibly fast. Maybe a little inconsistent at times, O'Reilly, but otherwise a fast one. Megan is catching up to GTO. So far in this race, like I said earlier, been very calm, collected race so far. Not really a lot of action or incidents, as we see John Miller Megan trying to show himself in the rear views of GTO. Watch out, GTO. I'm right behind. I want to get past. One false move, and Megan will just swoop into 8th. GTO with a penalty as well. Megan's really trying to get past GTO. And we have a yellow flag. Who is gone off? It's Dazzler! No! Dazzler's gone off! Taking a look back with our good friend Dazzler. What in the world happened? Did he do O'Reilly? Oh yeah, he did an O'Reilly alright. Oh wow. That is how easy it is to spin out on Brands Hatch. I don't like the grassy drive-off zones on this track. It's really not a favorite of mine, as we see Dazzler all the way down in 9th. Being hounded by Mung, trying to go defensive into the next turn. But I think Mung has a little bit better overspeed, as we see Mung passing Dazzler. Oh, such a shame. Dazzler has been struck by a lot of bad luck so far this season, as we see Merc up into 11th, and we have Mercer all the way down in 12th. So I think Mercer's been off as well. As we see Shawnee there, and Ricey's just not keeping up at all. The ring rust needs to be shaken off. As we see Cartman, a guy we haven't seen much of in today's race, just holding on. Lionessy still trying to catch up to Cartman, bruh. And yeah, Flapjack trying to keep up with Lionessy. Alex is inching a little bit closer to Flapjack right now, but ultimately still a little bit too far behind to do anything just yet, as we see him go very wide. Oh, and we see O'Reilly very fishtailing there. Fishtaily. As we see John William Megan has finally got himself in front of GTO. looks like Dazzler is on his way past as well. And what's happened to Mung? I think Mung has spun it somewhere. He was ahead of Dazzler. Now he's 2 positions behind Dazzler. So something must have happened to Mung. Maybe, yeah, I'm not gonna divulge stuff about people, but Mung has been struggling a little bit with some things, making it difficult for him to focus. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, as we see Merc. Oh, don't get too cocky there, Merc. Mercer. Shawnee. Monk down in 13th now. We have Ricey. At least he's not giving up. That's very good, very good. As we see Linus again. There is a big gap between all the guys. I think there's about half a second to a second gap between most of the guys. It's very difficult to get closer. These cars are evenly matched. But as we see with Cartman, he's driving a lot better at the moment. So he's just inching away from everyone. It's going to be difficult to get a grip and handle with Mr. Cartman. Flapjack. Too fast, being chased down by O'Reilly. O'Reilly still a little ways down. GTO is still ahead of Dazzler, but he's chasing down John Willie Megan. He's got Megan's slipstream, but Dazzler also has GTO's slipstream. He just needs to find a way past GTO. The skill level is incredible in driver's room, as we see Dazzler going on the inside up to I think Druids, and makes a beautiful move, and I think he's gonna get a double whammy as he goes past John Willie Megan as well. A very good move from Dazzler. Two overtakes in 2 corners. A very, very good move from Dazzler indeed. That is the pace and attitude of Dazzler as we expect to see from him. It's getting more and more difficult to stay in the top of the RSL. The skill level and yeah, and all that from drivers are just getting higher and higher and higher, and the top drivers are getting matched pretty evenly. So it's always good to see fresh blood into the championship that can challenge the old stars. Mercer still staying on track. If there's going to be a pit stop in this race, I do not know. I don't think so from what it looks like right now. It looks like the tire wear is quite low, and same with the fuel usage. It isn't that great. So yeah, I think this could be a no-stopper. Haven't seen anyone actually wanting to go into the pits yet, as we see Mung's tires are starting to get a little bit more worn. We see Ricey is driving a little bit more consistent, so his tires are a lot better. Tire wear shape. Let's take a look at Cartman. Yeah, Cartman's looking pretty good on tires as well, and is driven for 21 minutes now. 9 minutes left. As we see, Lionessy is under attack from Mr. Flapjack and himself, and he's gonna go on the inside into this turn. Oh, and he squeezes Lionessy almost out on the grass, but all good so far. Very clean driving as we see Lionessy going back to the second position on the outside. Will he be able to hold on to second? It looks like he's able to hold on to second for now, but he's got two angry drivers behind him and very eager to get up into the second step of the podium. We have Flapjack, we have Awesome Alex, or otherwise known as DK Alex, the Drift King himself. So we have a three-way battle for second. As we see, Lionessy will have to go defensive into turn one. Flapjack trying to go on the outside into turn two. Lionessy just saying, nope, not having any of that. You're not getting past. As we see, Alex is trying to go in on this fight right now. He's going on the outside of Flapjack. Flapjack suddenly has to defend from the Drift King in the Eurythmics livery. I think it's the Eurythmics livery. Yeah. It's the Nightmare Racer livery. Flapjack has gone from attack to defense. He has to defend against the Drift King. It is me, the... never mind, we're not talking about me right now. The Drift King is very eager to get ahead of Flappy, or Flapjack. I think this is his second account. Or unless he's actually changed the PSN ID. Maybe you can confirm that later for me, Flapjack, when you've seen this video. The Drift King is still searching for a way through Flapjack. Let's just take... Oh, wait. This could be a move into turn one. We're just gonna follow through turn 1, 2, and 3. See if Alex has a little bit more of a move in storage. I think he's too far behind. Oh, no, he's going for... No, he's trying... Oh, what in the world happened to Lionessy? What in the world happened to Lionessy? The action is just... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of action right now, and I can't really scroll down to anyone because of, yeah, the action. Lionessy has dropped 2 positions. What in the world happened? Okay, taking a chase cam view from Alex's perspective. What in the world happened? I think Lionessy got very deep into turn 1 there, out of turn 1. He dropped a lot of speed up into turn 2, which in turn had Flapjack and Alex's overspeed passing and overtaking him. So, we're back to the action right now as we see a fight for second still hasn't quitted itself, stopped. Man, I can't find my words today. What in the world is going on? As we see, Flapjack is now in second place. We have Alex right behind him, Lionessy right behind that. He must be kicking himself for what he did in turn 1. Just a lapse of concentration, and he dropped down 2 positions. He's got to be screaming at the steering wheel in the Beamer right now. What in the world did you do to me, you little piece of beep? I think Flapjack has got this one. We're going to follow these through turn 1 and turn 2 now, and we're going to scroll down to the rest of the guys and then get back to the fight for second. I Doesn't look like Alex is able to make a move. Maybe he can make one in the uphill into turn 2. Flapjack has him covered on the inside. He's going to have the inside into the next one. Alex has the inside into turn 3, and he is up into second place. A beautiful move from Alex. Ho ho ho! Just in one lap. There's been a position change 3 or 4 times right now. Alright, let's get down in the field, check where everyone is. Captain O'Reilly is running out of fuel. We have Too Fast, we have Megan, we have GTO in front of Merck. Merck has done a good job of getting back. Desert all the way down in 10th. We have Mercer in 11th. We have Mr. Sean in 12th. Mung in 13th, trying to chase down Mr. Sean. As we see DJ Rice there in the back, he's just trying to get back into a rhythm. As we see Cartman has been unchallenged all race. And now we're back to the top 2, 3, and 4 guys. As we see Flapjack going little slideways there. Oh, and Alex going very wide. He's drifting. His drifting is starting to show. Maybe his concentration and focus is all the way used up. His mentality strength is getting low. Mental strength is getting low. Maybe his steering wheel is just giving him too much resistance. As we see him drop down to 3rd, we have Lionessy right on the heels right now. He wants to get past. Oh, as we see Lionessy, he just touches the gravel and almost spins it. He's going to lose a little bit of time from that, maybe a couple of fractions of a second. As we see Flapjack just still trying to hold off the Drift King. Very close now between these 3. As we see Alex is trying to go on a move on the outside into this turn. I think that is a bad call. He's going to have the slipstream into this straight. Will he be able to make a move on the outside of Flapjack? It's going to be close. Who has the biggest nuts? Hazelnuts? Walnuts? And wow, that is a beautiful move from Alex. Went past on the outside into a turn I didn't think you can overtake on. Holy crap, Alex. Alex is really, showing his strength right now. As we see Flapjack down to 3rd, 4th. We have Lionessy up into 3rd. Sorry for that. Big hairy balls plotted menacingly on the table. That's what Alex should give the 2 behind him a name thing that the South Park guys tried to make when they started a startup company. As we see a yellow flag in front, and we have GTO. He has dropped off. What in the world has happened to GTO? Taking a look back with GTO, what in the world happened to him? And okay. Okay, he's parked the car. Okay. Alright, coming back to the action. I think GTO has thrown in the towel. He doesn't want to do this anymore. As we see Alex oh yeah, shortcut penalty for Alex. You gotta keep it within the island limits, Alex. Do not do that. Could end up in a disqualification if you do that too much. Not that we have that kind of a rule, but I think Mercer could figure something out. So don't shortcut just to get an advantage. That, in another word, is the C word, which I will not utter here. A little callback to Gandalf the Grey. And it looks like Alex has got the second place by the balls. He looks to be very unstoppable right now. As we see Cartman coming up on the... well, he hasn't really finished yet. As we see, a couple of knuckleheads have finished in the 12th and 13th. They've spun over the finish line in a classic handbrake move. Very good, strong race from Cartman. Been very unbeatable today. Been very unchallenged and takes home the win. Alex has had a little bit action now in the last 10 minutes. A very good race from Alex, Linesi, and Flapjack. As we see Linesi with the handbrake turn over the finish line. Too fast there. We have John Milliwigan right behind Dazzler, Captain O'Reilly, and Mercer. And we have Mr. Sean and Murkoff. Thank you all so much for watching, and come back next week for round 6. And Captain O'Reilly ran out of fuel. As we see, GTO has just parked the car, not willing to move. So we're gonna end it there. Like I said, thank you all for watching. Come back next week for round number 6. It's gonna be a very exciting next week, I think. So stay tuned. And this is your host Kimaru saying goodbye. Stay awesome.